the source of identity, finding your true nature in the permanent. Who are you? Are you this body that changes daily? Are you these thoughts that come and go like clouds? Are you these roles you play that shift throughout the day? Or are you the unchanging awareness in which all these appear? Finding your true identity in the permanent rather than the impermanent is the foundation of lasting peace and freedom. Your true identity is not something you create or achieve. It is what remains when all identifications fall away. It is what you already are, beneath all layers of conditioning. The pure awareness that witnesses the play of life without itself being subject to birth or death. This is your original face before you were born. I am not this body, though it is my temple. I am not these emotions, though they move through me. I am not these thoughts, though they arise in me. I am the eternal self, the unchanging witness, the boundless awareness that contains all experiences, while remaining ever untouched and complete. Most people identify with the changing content of consciousness, sensations, emotions, thoughts, perceptions. But your true identity lies in consciousness itself, the unchanging field of awareness in which all content appear. This shift from content to context is the great turning point in the journey of self-discovery. Like waves that mistakenly think they are separate from the ocean, we identify with temporary forms and forget our eternal nature. But a wave is nothing but water. There is no wave apart from the ocean. So too, there is no separate self apart from the ocean of consciousness. This recognition of your true source dissolves the illusion of separation and reveals the boundless identity that has always been yours. The question, who am I, is not meant to be answered by the mind. It is meant to take you beyond the mind, to direct recognition. When pursued with unwavering attention, this inquiry burns through all false identification, revealing the unconditioned awareness that is your true nature. This is not a new identity, but the source of all identities. Identity based on impermanent phenomena is inherently insecure. The body ages, possessions come and go, roles change, relationships evolve. When you anchor your sense of self in these changing aspects, you live in constant anxiety about their inevitable loss. But when you find your true identity in the unchanging awareness, you discover an unshakable ground of being. Like a mirage in the desert that appears real from a distance, the separate self seems solid until closely examined. When you look for this I with sustained attention, you discover it has no substance of its own. It is a process, not an entity, a verb rather than a noun. What remains is the awareness in which this process appears. There are two fundamental identities available to you: the personal and the transpersonal, the limited and the boundless. One is created through thought and memory, constantly maintained through effort. The other simply is, requiring no maintenance, unchanging and ever present. The shift from the first, the personal, to the second, the transpersonal, is what all spiritual traditions point to. Who are you? Most respond with attributes: their name, occupation, relationships, nationality, gender, age. But these are all descriptions of the vehicle, not the driver. They tell what you appear to be, not what you are. Your true identity lies in the awareness that knows these attributes, not in the attributes themselves. Identity created by thought is always fragmented and incomplete. it requires constant defense and reinforcement to maintain. But your true identity is already whole, already complete. It is the space in which all experience happens. The knowing presence that is hearing these words right now. This presence needs no defense, for it cannot be threatened. The drop of water fears losing its identity when it falls into the ocean. Little does it know that in this surrender, it gains the identity of the entire ocean. So it is with the separate self. What seems like a devastating loss is actually the discovery of a far greater identity. When the small self dissolves, the universal self is revealed, not as a concept, but as what you truly are. You are not a person having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. This shift in identity from the temporal to the eternal, from the form to the formless, from the limited to the boundless, is the essence of all spiritual awakening. It is not becoming something new, but recognizing what you have always been. Like the sun that cannot see its own light because it is light, you cannot see your true nature as an object because you are it. You are the seeing itself, the knowing itself, the being itself. This primary identity cannot be grasped or attained, because it is already the case, already what you most fundamentally are. All that is needed is the recognition of what has never been absent. You are not a fragment in a fragmented world. You are not a limited being in an unlimited universe. You are the unlimited being, experiencing itself as human. Rest in this truth. You are already whole, already complete, already boundless. Awareness that contains all experiences while remaining eternally unchanged by what appears within it. May these teachings on the source of identity guide you to recognize your true nature. Remember that you are already the boundless awareness that witnesses all things with perfect peace. Thank you for your presence.